Hiya, you alright? Psyching myself up to get going this morning. I'm tired, had a late night. I need to get to bed earlier. I'm just done with writing my shopping list. I've not got very far. There's nothing on there yet. But I know what I'm going to make. I'm going to do a mince and tatties. Just because a few people keep asking us for it. So I'll do that and we'll have that for tea. And yesterday I made a raspberry and lemon cake, which tasted lovely but was too dark, so I'm going to do it again, change cooking times. So that's what I'm doing today. So I better get cracking, get to the shops, write this list, get sorted. I've got an onion, a couple of carrots, found a parsnip in the bottom of the fridge, so I thought we'll use that as well as this turnip swede thing. We'll get that peeled and chopped. Bit of oil in a pan, onion goes in. I've chopped it in the blender, you don't have to finely chop it, you can roughly chop it however you want. A twist of salt to help it along. Let those sweat for 5 minutes. 500 grams of minced beef goes in. Just break it up. Turn the heat up and get some colour on there. Get it nice and brown. Go in with the rest of your vegetables. And you can use whatever vegetables you want. Sometimes I chop green beans up into there. This is just what I've got, what was in the bottom of the fridge. You do you. In there go. And it's good for making a little go a long way. Give them a couple of minutes. Cover with hot water. I like to put a couple of bay leaves in. And a beef stock pot. Now put a lid on. Let that simmer away for about 45 minutes, and in the meantime peel some tatties. Potatoes are bubbling. I've done some cabbage as well. Now I've got this dish out because I'm going to do a Yorkshire pudding. We have Yorkshire pudding with mince and tatties. So get a good dish, put some oil in the dish and just work it up the sides. The oven's heated to 220 and I'm going to put this in the oven to heat the oil. While that heats up, let's make the batter. Get a teacup. You want some plain flour. Fill the teacup with the plain flour. Put it into a jug or a bowl. Fill the teacup with eggs. However many eggs it takes to fill the teacup. We're using equal quantities, not measurements. Try not to get any shells in there. So this is going to take 4 eggs into the jug. And milk. Fill the teacup with milk into the jug. Give it a good mix together. I use a spoon to get it all off the bottom and then I'll tackle it with a whisk. Salt and pepper it as you wish. The oil's hot now, so we're just going to pour the mixture into the dish. Yorkshire pudding's in. I've mashed the potatoes with a little bit of butter and a little bit of milk. Let's do this mince. Fish out your bay leaves, although it doesn't harm to leave them. All you food snobs amongst you, look away now. I use gravy granules. They've been around since 1979, and do you know why that is? Because they're a good product. It's a good product. If you don't want to use gravy granules, if it absolutely goes against everything you stand for, just put a tablespoon of flour in with the mince when you're frying it. But this is a good product and lots of chefs use these. James Martin uses gravy granules. They just don't tell you that they use them, but they do. Don't get us wrong. If I go to a Michelin star restaurant, I don't want them to be using a granule. We're just going to sprinkle it in bit by bit till we get it as thick as we want it. Stir it through. There's a couple of tablespoons there. I put another tablespoon in, so there's about 3 tablespoons gone in there. And because my mum always did, I had a tin of peas. Taste it. Salt and pepper it as you like, but I doubt it would need any salt. That is so tasty. So tasty. It's what I was brought up on. Let's check this Yorkshire. How nice is that? Nice and crisp. How gorgeous is that? Mince and tatties, just with some cabbage that I've boiled and a gorgeous Yorkshire pudding. Let's dish some of this up. I mean, look how gorgeous that is. It's just beautiful. Is there anything nicer? Food is so emotive, isn't it? Reminds us of our childhood, brings back all kinds of memories. Bit of Yorkshire pudding. And if you want to make cottage pie, literally don't put as much water in your mince, make it a bit thicker, just put your mashed potato on the top, cheese on top of that, put it in the oven, cottage pie. Oh, that's good. So good. Yorkshire pudding comes out good every single time. Even if your oil's not hot enough, this method works. You'll always get a good result. Cabbage. There's nothing wrong with boiled cabbage. Just don't boil the living daylights out of it. Can you hear? It's not soggy. That minced beef. And that gravy. Cooked with those vegetables. So good. Give this a go. If you haven't already, everyone has their own recipes for mince and tatties, don't they? But for you folks that have never made mince and tatties before, because a lot of folk actually haven't, and a lot of people are not from the UK that follow this page. So give it a go, let us know what you think. Don't forget to like and share. Have a fabulous bank holiday weekend, and I shall see you soon. Thanks for being brilliant. Bye bye.